Russia began cultivating Trump as asset 40 years ago, ex-KGB spy says. Business Insider.
Here's a summary of the article.
The KGB cultivated Donald Trump as an asset for 40 years. And he proved a highly valuable asset in repeating anti-Western Russian propaganda in the United States, a former KGB operative told The Guardian. Yuri Shvaiz is a key source in American Compromat, a new book detailing the decades-long relationship between Trump and Russia by the journalist Craig Unger. Shvaiz told The Guardian that the KGB had identified Trump, then an up-and-coming property developer, as a potential asset in the 1980s. Shvaiz said, "Russian operatives used the trip to flatter Trump and told him he should go into politics." Shvaiz told The Guardian that KGB operatives were then stunned to discover that Trump had returned to the United States, mulled a run for office, and taken out a full-page ad in several newspapers that echoed anti-Western Russian talking points. Trump has long denied that he has any financial connections to Russia. Michael Cohen, Trump's personal lawyer, also pleaded guilty in 2018 to lying to a Senate committee about plans to build a Trump Tower in Moscow.
This post received a score of 27,000, with an upvote ratio of 82%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Someone ought to look into the Russian bank that guaranteed Deutsche Bank's loan to Trump.
You mean the same bank that supported Trump when literally no other bank on earth would touch him? And Trump's personal Deutsche Bank rep was the son of Supreme Court Justice Anthony Kennedy, who quietly retired from the bench halfway through Trump's term in 2018. If so, yeah. Don't worry about it. There's nothing to see here. Trust me.
What % of the population pays attention to this? Deutsche is a Russian laundromat.
More than half last time, just too close together. Significantly more than half this time, and in all the right places. Winking face. Fuck the awards, buy and hold $GME rocket.
Note, it's never actually half of the population. Just 49/51% of those who voted. Some of the population cannot vote because they are too young, some due to their immigration status. Just trying to get a point across that population vs population that can vote are two different things. Don't forget the felons whose states won't allow them to vote after serving their time.
Fact: 98% of babies know that Deutsche Bank and Anthony Kennedy are crammed to the gills with Russian assets.
It's like an instinct. It is known.
In 1984, David Bogatin, a convicted Russian mobster and close ally of Semyon Mogilevich, a major Russian mob boss, met with Trump in Trump Tower right after it opened. Bayrock partnered with Trump in 2005 and poured money into the Trump Organization under the legal guise of licensing his name and property management. The late leader of that mob in the United States, Vyacheslav Kirillovich Ivankov, was living at Trump Tower according to a Bloomberg investigation into Trump World Tower. A third of units sold on floors 76 through 83 by 2004 involved people or limited liability companies connected to Russia and neighboring states. In 2013, federal agents busted an ultra-exclusive, high-stakes, illegal poker ring run by Russian gangsters out of Trump Tower. At the Cityscape USA's Bridging US and the Emerging Real Estate Markets Conference held in Manhattan, on September 9, 10, and 11, 2008, Trump Jr. was frank about the tide of Russian money supporting the family business, saying, and in terms of high-end product influx into the US, Russians make up a pretty disproportionate cross-section of a lot of our assets. Eric Trump told golf reporter James Dodson in 2014 that the Trump Organization was able to expand during the financial crisis because we don't rely on American banks. We have all the funding we need out of Russia. Russian oligarchs co-signed Trump's Deutsche Bank loans.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.